Today's Shamanic star reading. I'm unsure what it's about. Siya Mumbai Mahamagane Karu. Siya Saste Sansea Shaman. Shamihtarayoke. Siya Mumbai Ani. Amahamad Sinsere Sayan Sukanine. Amahtara Yakinso Yasansea Sanun. Desma Shinse Sansea Sake. Amahashinsho Yashanashaki. Ashansi Sayanse Samambara Yake. Ahando Yasansi Samasya Manaya. Basis Nikianti Sakumbia Nishare. Ahandia Gisimsake and Nisisamanso. Asin Sanchez Akore Musa Sense. Anatara Yakunse Sajansi Sajanse. Ahansu Yasimse Kantu Yasaman. Arahma Yakantu Yasiane. Ayani Yanse Nasia Sansu. Yanse Samande Sansi Yakunse. So you have rights. You do. You have patience rights. My hansi amuya kuyamani na hene amshise amuya kamanse ya handu yakianto ya siganse samante amande amantise amande amakanyana arihma ya sense sense samanse amihanse akume sense amba amihnari anse amuya. We will be healing the inner fortress, the mind's eye, the aura, the entire bodice, anything that's been destroyed, which includes the entire chakra system, the auric layers, a removal of the ambrogic layers, ambrogic barriers, a removal of sleep state consciousness, which means that you are put to sleep and forget why you ascended, why you are here on earth, why you have awakened, why you are a part of this reality at this point in time. A removal of sleep state. I don't know if I already said this, but a removal of the a healing of the auric layers, including smoothing them down, healing the auric syndrome, gaps and holes and tears to the aura. Healing the passageways, healing the gut membrane, healing the geomes, healing from life after death, including any transients that have attached to the body and any transporters that have attached to the visage, removing them from the body, from the soul matrix, removing all transients from the visage and from the soul matrix and from the souls, healing the soul matrix, healing the souls, repairing all damages done to the souls, the soul matrix, to the visage, and healing. We're also going to heal the cardiovascular, and this is where we begin. This is just a starting point. And ceasing all telepathic communication between you and any other being. And this is simply to free the mind, body, and soul from trespassers. Anindaya Nanasya Buba Ashmea Shonka Yeshamisa Sumsa Arihmata Yanya Yesamsia Susta Aganshumasha Shanshia Ba Abrihaya Kamsiasa. There's a lot of energy coming in and it's pulling energy out, and that energy is not returning back in. And so it's a giant withdrawal without it coming back in, and it's pulling you apart in all directions. And this is simply just to save you from that. So these star codes do everything that I just mentioned. Anyana, Anyosha, Shansia Musa, Masmasia, Akumsia E, Anihmaraye, Ashmia Shuna, Arihma Hasan, Ayunse, Ayonyera, Ayukmakayena, Yesimsiase, Ayeshmashashina, Yesmisasena. And I found out that there's a light activator that's teaching hexes and curses and light codes now. Hamsia Mumba, Ashmashashina, Arehma Tasina, Sayansakanasuna, Amihmaha, Yunka, Ayismasasea. I say stay away from anyone that's teaching curses. Really like that. Yeah. It's negative energy. And that negative energy, the negative energy returns. I'm susta. It returns infinite fold. Hamsia Umma, Amihanea, Ariamaha Kunsa, says me Sunsa, Emayana, Asmisia Uya, Ina, Ismusa, Yashmasha, she and Sia Sumbekani. Right now, you might not feel it. But in a few days, you're going to feel it. Light codes return stronger. So just be careful with it. This is your forewarning. I used to be a light code activator, and now I'm a star code activator. I'm not and so I just say be careful with it. I'm Sianita. Amita Renea, Since Kakura, the Meshashea, Shensurinea. I miss us a sean, so you say anything. Amasa Shia, Shanusha, Amita Essentia, Amita Nessia. And you know, whoever you are, you know you're teaching cops, right? They're pretending not to be cops, but you're teaching cops. You know that, right? You're supposedly anti-fascist and all that, but you're teaching cops. You know that, right? Anihtara Shan Sasayam Sisayano, Arihmaya Kani Nahani Nayana, Amihtara Masaya Sisana Kura, Asisa Sayami Mohana Nayara, Akano Nahaya Nahani Sayana, Aisisa Masa Akina Nahana, Isina Masaya Sashasina Sake, Ayina Sahana Sayana Nahana Ayima Makuna Sayana Nahana Ayana Nahina. And so this makes it so no one can come through to you, Amshia Sansu. As in, no one can curse you anymore, no one can hex you anymore, no one can do spell work in your mind, no one can think in your mind, no one can send telepathic thoughts to your mind. All telecommunications stop now, unless if they're your loved ones and you can actively consent to it. Amshista Mariha Mayansa. So this is for your safety, I'm saying, because this telepathic communication that you've been receiving has been against your consent and has led to unsafe communications. I'm saying Anuha. Ambeha Konsaya Samsia Nuna. I'm saying Sansia Samsa Nuhe. And it has just led to an unsafe environment. Amia Nuna Yamsia San. Ameka Sunse Sayana Samin. And it's led to a world of distress. Like, who was that? What was that? Why am I hearing this? Is this a voice? Is this poetry? Is this me? Is this you? Amsia Mumba. Can I trust you? Can I trust this? Amsia Nota. It's a very scary life when you're hearing hexes and curses in your head that are coming from, they call themselves think tanks. Amsia Mumba. And they're army convoys. Amsia Nota. And individuals that act just like them. And they could be different crews that are anti-you. Amsia Mohde Amsia Need. Amsia Soki Arira Misia. Amia Nohde Amsia Nohde Amsia Kuma. Shamsia Suste Samsia Na. And these are afterlife codes, as in they protect you from the life after death. They protect you from everything that you need protection from. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will divulge further. They protect you from harm. They protect you from unhealth. As in all forms of cancer, all forms of disease, all forms of illnesses, all forms of curses, all forms of hexes, all forms of jinxes. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, what else? Pituitary gland attacks. Why do they target the pituitary gland so heavily in everyday society? Well, let me tell you. It's because the pituitary gland is the organizational field of that allows you to further understand and feel and heal and comprehend what is going on around you in an independent way. So if you remove fluoride from your daily routine, like you go and you invest in fluoride-free toothpaste, like you start buying Himalayan toothpaste, pomegranate toothpaste, or Tom's fluoride-free toothpaste, and you stop drinking tap water. Even if you live in the Bay Area, tap water has fluoride in it, and mercury, and just like a lot of really terrible chemicals. I don't know if you know that. If you're drinking chemical water, if you're drinking tap water, my loves, invest in a Brita water bottle like I have. It's ionic. It's ionic water. If you set that intention, and if you have like the ability to charge your water like how do I charge my water to be ionic, you ask? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I do it through star codes, but you can do it through the intention of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So yeah, so you don't have to have star codes to make your water ionic. But anyway, you get rid of all these chemicals in your water, and what happens is you suddenly start to be able to independently research and independently think and have your own theories and downloads and organizational ideas and build your own field of grace and of feelings, and you start to feel your habitat differently, you start to feel energy differently. And you start to understand and overstand, which is actually, these terms are actually you start to overstand and understand the world around you in a completely nuanced and different organizational and influential and just a different way. Because your pituitary gland starts to charge itself, especially if you connect to the Merkaba star, MCS say. Which is the center of the planet, but it moves around a lot now. Yeah, I'm seeing Mumbai, Kenya, I'm seeing and why does it move around? For the safety of others. I'm saying no days, I'm saying say come she say Mumbai and that is somewhere. I'm just somewhere in the house. I'm just saying it. And I can't tell you where it is right now because it might be viscerally attacked by the negative aliens to feed the loosh. I'm saying okay. And they should say I'm saying noon. I'm saying I'm saying I'm saying good. Ari masoni sasmasin. I'm nihne I'm saying soon. I'm just say I'm saying I'm rihne I'm saying I'm just nice, I'm sakanin. I'm nehne, I'm sakanin. I'm rehne, I'm just a scene. I'm yahnun, yamehnahane. I'm bastos, I'm sensing. Hold on 1 second, Pluto. I'm just ne, yasamni. Yamihne, come see. Arihme, yasamsi. Ayesni, Monday. Amihne, yamahne. May something very may mahno ayis may something amishne mahta ayahne something achis masay say amampuye nahneha amihne amamsuya something samana ayakne anihne. Oh, I just stopped recording. I'm saying, I'm saying, Aina, Adnina, Amyukne, Yamsisne, Ayesne, Nanamniha, Ayarina, Yasamsina, Ayinana, Yakimnoha, Yokimnesha, Yasamsina, Amana, Yamuna, Arishmashna. These must need Antona, yes, I'm Sina, I'm sick, yes, I'm so. And what is your story? I'm Mahnia, I'm Sisa. And yes, I'm Sona, I'm And this will power up your energy levels and assist you in fully feeling your vibrancy and your energy and fully healing from whatever is going on with you. Or there's just different energy in the fields right now. There's a lot of individuals that wish to harm us at this time simply for vibrating much higher than them. And it's not a competition of like us versus them. And we're going to remove that global narrative, those consciousness traps that cause us to feel like us versus them, poverty consciousness, victimizer, victorizing slope. And we're also going to heal the meridian channel. And turn our processors online. I want you to think of your brain as this computer that turns online and is able to access all the information in the global and infinite multiverses. And I want you to remember that no one can look inward into your brain, into your mind, that no one has access to your medulla oblongata, your hypothalamus, your hippocampus, and no one can erase your memory, rewrite your memory, or access your memory through codes, codex, or anything like that. No one can impact your memory in any way. No one can do forget me spells, forgetful skills. No one can do revelation spells where they reveal what's going on inside your head or what's going on beside your head or within your head or within your souls, your heart, or any of your organs, that no one can take your psychic abilities or your psychic powers or your extraterrestrial powers. No one can borrow them, steal them, or harsh on your melodies. Some of us are activated by star code activators such as myself, and then your parents come along and take away your activation.